Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to what is, well, going to be a series of random reviews. So, yeah, like last year, at the start of last year, we had like random reviews road to Endgame, Avengers Endgame, building it up to that. Well, this time looks like I'm doing the Bond films, because, we are having, the 25th film in the franchise coming out in April, which is probably around 12 weeks or so. I thought, why not review the films from the beginning? So, yes, this one, this is a random reviews road to Bond 25. So today, I'm reviewing where it all started. I'm reviewing Dr. No. So this is directed by Terence Young, based on the book by Ian Fleming of the same name, starring Sean Connery, Ursula Andress, Joseph Wiseman and Jack Lord. So this is a spy thriller where Agent 007 James Bond, played by Sean Connery, the best Bond I think, is called to Jamaica on a mission to investigate this nuclear stuff from a mad scientist named Dr. Julius No, who is a member of Spectre. And basically Bond is on the mission to work out what his plans are and what he aims to do. Okay, so let's get on to my likes and dislikes. First of all, the likes. I love Sean Connery as Bond. Like I say, he was the first Bond I ever watched. I mean, yeah, the Bond that started in around my time when I was little was, Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig around. It's been the Bond of my generation. But no, I will always remember watching the Sean Connery films with my dad on ITV. So yeah, I like Sean Connery as Bond. I also liked the Bond girl we had who sang the Mango Tree. What's her name? It wasn't Pussy Galore, she weren't until Goldfinger. Oh, there we go. Honey Rider. Yes, Honey Rider. Spoken by... Oh yeah. Sang by Diana Coupland and voiced by Nikki Zander. Wow, she's Swiss, so she got her voice all dubbed and everything. Unusual, but hey. I thought she was great in this as the Bond girl, the first ever Bond girl. And of course we had Joseph Wiseman as Dr. Julius No, half Jap, half German, the perfect combination of evil at that time. Working for, well, Dr. No, we all know him as the member of Spectre, who, what does Spectre stand for now? I've forgotten. Reclusive member of Spectre, and that of course Spectre stands for Special Executives for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge and Exploration. That's a mouthful, no wonder it's shortened to Spectre. Yeah, I liked Joseph Wiseman as, as Dr. No. He looked sinister and evil, and he had those robo hands, that he lost in his whole radiation experiments. I thought he was a good villain, didn't have a lot of screen time in this film either, but, he was seen as a mysterious figure, but still, I thought, Joseph Wiseman, in the screen time he got, he made it count, and the Bond film is very much named after him, Dr. No. This, of course, wasn't the first Bond book. The first ever Bond story was Casino Royale, but that won't get made for another 40-odd years, which we'll get to eventually in this long series of reviews. Still, yeah, this was, a great Bond film. It was about 100-odd minutes, so not very long, and this was the first Bond film. I mean, this was the start of the franchise. I mean, they had no idea, probably audiences had no idea that this was going to be the first of a massive line of films which are going on to this very day. And James Bond has become a big British icon. We also had who was it who played him? Was it Bernard Lee? Who played M? Let's see. Who played M? Was it Burnley? I can't find it on here, on the wiki page, unless I've just passed it. Oh yeah, we had also Jack Lord playing Felix Letter. You know, Felix, a CIA operative who has reoccurred in so many of the other Bond films and is going to appear in the upcoming one, No Time to Die, as well. Yeah, the actor returns as him. Yeah, and Felix, of course, is a good friend of Bond's that, like I said, has appeared in well, not all of them, but a lot of the Bond films. But yeah, I like this film. I like the cinematography in this. It was all classic 60s spy films, and of course, you know, it's classic now, but yeah, I like this one. I like the action, I like the drama, I like the suspense, I like the thrills in this too. I really have very little to dislike about this film, and I absolutely enjoy it every time I watch it. Of course, I do have a favourites, and Doctor No is in the top favourites, but of course my favourite will be the third one in this review series. Yeah, we all know what that is. But anyway, Doctor No, I like it. It's a great one. Great way to start the Bond franchise, and Sean Connery, perfect as 007. And here's a little fun fact. You know, in the gun barrel scene, which happens at the beginning of every single Bond film, when it's like Bond walking with a sail round and he goes pow, and then blood pours down. Well, that wasn't Sean Connery in the first ever one. The first ever one, it was some stunt double that they had. But then from, like, I think it was from Russia with Love onwards, it was Sean Connery. And he was still wearing a trilby hat. The fun fact behind that is, Sean Connery, on the day of filming that part, that gun barrel shoot, he had a receding hairline and wore a hat to hide that. Because Sean Connery as Bond, he actually wore a toupee. Yeah. I mean, Sean Connery was 32 at the time and he already had receding hair. Yeah, Sean Connery was 32 when he played Bond, and I have to say he looks about 47. But people looked older back then. Anyway, yes. Yeah, I liked this one, I've said already. So, my final thoughts and ratings. I'm going to give Doctor No... You know what, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Doctor No. So, that has been my random review, Road to Bond 25. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to share with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. I have other channels as well, 2 others, a horror and a Whovian channel. They're linked in the cards above or down below. Feel free to check those out. So, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.